The past few weeks in our gospel reading, the chief priests and the elders have been the audience of Jesus. This week, the Pharisees take aim at him, trying to catch him in a trap with his words. They ask him a simple question with big ramifications. Is it lawful to pay the tax to Caesar or not? If he answers yes, then he can be accused by the Jews of being a Roman sympathizer, a traitor to them, if you will. But if he answers no, he can be accused by the Romans of being rebellious. So which will it be? Well, Jesus responds, as he always does, with the wisdom and the mind of God, and says, whose image is on the coin? Well, it's Caesar's image. Well, then the answer is simple. Pay back to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and pay back to God what belongs to God. But there's no absolute distinction between what belongs to Caesar and what belongs to God. All of creation belongs to God. But in a unique and particular and powerful way, each and every one of our human lives belongs to God. See, the words that Jesus used to describe and ask about the image on the coin would have echoed in the hearts of his Jewish audience. Going back to the words of the beginning of the book of Genesis, they would have been reminded that God said that he created man and woman in his image and likeness. Man and woman, he created them. And so as Jesus says, repay what belongs to God, they would have realized that he was calling them and all of his audience throughout all time to give their very lives back to God. Now, giving our lives back to God isn't like paying a tax. It isn't like God asks us for 10% and then gives us the other 90 to go do with whatever we will. No, when we pay back God the gift of our very lives, what we're really giving him is all of our life. Everything that we do, our worship of him, our service to one another, our love of our brothers and sisters, our family, our work, our participation in civic life, all of these things need to be permeated with the Spirit of God and with the Spirit of love. That's really what we're called to. Now remember Jesus' other words as well. He who loses his life for my sake will find it. When we give our lives over to God and participate in the labors of the Lord, he gives us a very share of his inheritance. And as well, he who dies to himself will bear fruit 30, 60, and 100-fold. Right? In all of these ways, he's reminding us that giving our lives back to God only makes it more fruitful. To live in God's life is to live a fulfilled life. So we lose nothing when we give our whole lives back to God, but we gain everything. So no matter what we do, participating in civic life, worshiping our God, loving our brothers and sisters, let all of it be permeated with God's Spirit. Hold nothing back for yourself and give your life in all that you do. So pay back what belongs to Caesar, but be sure as well that you pay back what belongs to God.